If you're somebody struggling to make sales online and the thing that's holding you back is you're not sure how to make a sale, in this video, I want to give you strategies that I have applied to help you make your first sale fast when you start promoting an online business, even if you don't have a large following or if you don't have any results yet of your own to share. So if this strategy video helps you and you're looking for a way to make money online, I have my website link in the description. And if you take action with me today with our top product package, which gives you the ability to earn $900 a sale, we can have a one-on-one mastermind, a 1 hour call where I'll break down my strategies for you even deeper. But this video is on strategy because with affiliate marketing or digital marketing, it really doesn't matter what you're promoting if you don't know how to get a sale. So I'm inside of my back office, my business back office, showing you some of the sales that I've made because I've made a lot of sales. And when I first started, of course, I didn't have any sales yet. So I'm showing you all of these, but this is not to try to flex on you. This is the outcome of the strategies that I'm about to share with you right now. All right. So what I want to do first is I want to go to my email from when I took action in the program. Here's why. The first thing that I do when I get started with an online business is I document my journey and I show people why and that I got started. All right. I didn't come from a silver spoon background. I just wanted a way to make more money than I made at my last 9-to-5 job so I wouldn't have to ever work again and still make enough to pay all the bills, to be a responsible father, to be a fun person, and to be able to impact and empower other people. So I know there's so many people right now who they want a way to make more money and they don't want to have to go through the typical 9-to-5 way to do it when you have the internet, which connects you. Social media alone connects you to 5 billion people. So this strategy also does not include bothering friends and family, cold calling strangers, inboxing people. This strategy will have people coming to you. All right. So step one is when you take action, document your journey. This is important because a lot of times people will do what they see you do when it comes to whatever it is you're sharing. So there's this quote, be the kind of buyer you wish to attract. When I first took action with this program, I bought their top product package because I wanted to attract top buyers. I wanted to attract premium buyers, people who invest in themselves. So I show proof that I invested in myself. So here you can see March 30th, 2024, last year, I purchased the $900 package. That's what you see here. Congratulations. Thanks for purchasing the Digital Growth Community's Legacy Builder program by Digital Growth Community. So show proof that you took action. Now, here's the second thing that I do. After I show proof that I took action, I share why I took action. So with this particular program, the reason why I got started is because on my journey, I used to watch, and I still do, I watch videos on YouTube of other successful people, but I never had my own personal mentor where I'm learning from them directly, right? So I'd watch YouTube videos from all the successful entrepreneurs. That still doesn't really make them your mentor, right? The people that I watch on YouTube, I can't just inbox them or go into their private programs and learn what they're teaching to the people who've paid them. I was finally ready to have my own mentor because the creator of this program, she was in the last business that I was in. She made $1 million in 17 months in that business. I wanted to learn her strategies. I had earned about $70,000, but she made $1 million. She created her own private community, which is called the Digital Growth Community. And what I noticed is that the people who joined in her community, when they were following the mentorship, they had their own exclusive like private group. They had live coaching, live webinars, live tech support. Because of that live interactive vibe that they had, those people in her community started making a lot of money in the business. So we get into duplicating, right? Can somebody brand new follow the strategies on the inside and get positive results? They were. So I wanted to be a part of that community so that I can learn these strategies. So that's the core reason why I joined. I also noticed that because so many people who were following her strategies were getting positive results, my goal is to empower other people. I know what it feels like when you feel like you're left alone. You're tired of asking other people for help financially. You're tired of having to wait for a boss to give you a chance, and you want to build up yourself, right? You want to know that you can have your own back. So I wanted that for my people. I didn't want to just be the one making money, and then when someone gets started, they're stuck. If they need help, there's nowhere they could turn to. They got to reach out to me, and I'm there to help my people. But I wanted something where they could get the right info and be in the right environment to grow. And anybody who got into business with them, they could put them in the right environment to grow, right? So imagine you don't have to be the coach. You don't have to be the guru. You don't have to be the person training your people. You can put them in the right environment and they get guidance from a millionaire. So that's why I got started, right? That's what made me join this particular program, the mentorship and the live support that they get. So I shared that in my content. So step one, show proof that you took action. Step two, share why you took action. This is powerful. Now here's step three and the strategy on how you can make your first sale fast. And everyone's different. So whatever your why is, right? Really think about it right now. Why are you looking to get started with your own online business? Or why do you want a way to make more money on the internet? Everybody is different. Maybe you're retired and you're at home and you're looking at your retirement funds and you're like, you know what? I need to have more money, but you don't want to have to go get another job yet. You're past that stage now, right? Then that's a great reason to start your online business. And that can be your why. When you show somebody you took action, you tell them why. I'm retired. I wanted a way to make more money without having to go get a job. If you're somebody who you lost your job, maybe you got fired from a job that you've been working for so many years and you realize they just treat you like a number and you don't ever want to be in that position again where somebody can treat you like a number, then when you get started in your business, you show proof that you took action and you share why you took action. So for you, that could be, you know what? I was working a regular job for years. I never got paid a lot of money after paying bills. I was broke again. And then they just let me go. And when they let me go, it put me in an even deeper financial hole. And I wanted to get out of that. So I started my online journey, right? Share that, because when you share why you took action, this is what creates the connection. So my story is a bit different because this is not my first opportunity. So I've been doing digital marketing for years, and I know why a lot of digital marketers struggle. They don't get the ongoing support they need. You're like a one-man business. You see these great opportunities, but you get started and then you're left alone to try to figure it out. Sometimes you have the gurus who they tell you they'll help you, and then after you pay them, they ghost you. A lot of times we need the proper support around us to just keep growing. You're already doing something unique to make life better for you, but you might be surrounded by people who don't support your vision or they don't see your vision. You might be surrounded by people who they're doubting that things will work for you. And if you surround yourself around doubt and fear, you become like who you surround yourself around. So they'll easily talk you out of doing something that could be the best decision that you made in your life. A lot of digital marketers and affiliate marketers, they struggle with getting traffic. It doesn't matter what you promote if you don't know how to get traffic. So that's why I joined this program, because you learn how to do all of that with attraction marketing. So in my first 30 days, income disclaimer, in my first 30 days, I made over $12,000 and I didn't have to spend a single dollar on ads. And my YouTube channel now only has about 4,000 plus subscribers. So I don't have a large following. But because I was willing to take action when I started my journey, I showed proof that I took action the same way I'm showing you guys. I shared why I took action. and I showed up with consistency, I built my own following. So you could start with 0 following and build your own targeted following. All right, guys? So share why you took action. That's very important in the path of making your first sale fast, because your why is what creates that relatable content. Here's the third. Give people a sneak peek of what they're going to have access to on the inside when they take action with you. All right, so I showed you my proof of results, but if I did not have any proof yet, this is the first step I would do. Make a video showing that I took action first, and then I would share why I took action. Now, third, give people a sneak peek. So you see, once you get started in our program, there's only a one-time payment for whatever product you want to own, plus the website fee, the admin fee. After you've paid the one-time admin fee, you're going to receive a welcome email just like this, purchase confirmation from Digital Growth Community. From your welcome email, you'll be able to log into your back office. So I already had it pre-open just so I could show you what it looks like. When you click that blue button, it will take you to your back office. I'm going to enter my email. I'm going to hop in. All right, so you see it loading. So from your email, you'll be able to get access to your back office. Let me just close this, all right? What you're going to have access to here is your digital products, your digital programs. Whatever product you own, you'll have access to it. Now we have the Legacy 2.0. So when that came out, I upgraded to Legacy 2.0. So you see here, Legacy Builders 2.0. Licensed reseller, where you could get your certification, your exclusive bonuses. So the bonuses that you get in this program include faceless marketing empire, right? Faceless empire. If you don't want to show your face online, you're going to learn how to build up your brand and your business without showing your face. You get a Canva crash course that will teach you how to use Canva to create images. You'll also get access to a 30-day marketing strategy. The creator of this program is a millionaire. She lays out every action step she did for 30 days straight. That's going to be powerful for you. You also get 200 digital product ideas. In case you want to make your own business, but you just don't know where to start, you're going to get 200 digital product ideas. And you have access to more bonuses on the inside. So this is your bonuses. All right. Now, what I want to do is to show you this. I'm just going to go to Legacy 2.0. And when I click it, you see where it says resume course. You have your modules on the inside. If you're somebody who you're willing to follow the guidance of someone who has millions of dollars, you don't have to have any previous experience, because you're going to learn how to build yourself up from scratch with our program. What I'm doing right now is I'm giving you a sneak peek of what you have access to on the inside. Now, with keeping things all authentic, if you're coachable, do not skip the information. You see where it says modules, click here to start. You'll click there to start. So I'm just going to click it. I'm not going to let it play. I'll respect privacy. But you see how when I clicked it, it has Welcome to Legacy Builders Program, community guidelines, what to expect. You see how these are all checked off? Because I watched these. What is passive income? Winning mindset, the 2-hour workday. You're going to get structure so that you know how to get your income producing activities completed. Being coachable just means that you're willing to watch the videos. Don't skip the videos. You see that? Meet your instructor, Michelle O'Neill. Here's why it's important to not skip the videos. And I'm also going to give you a tip, all right? Because in order for you to get the most value out of an online-based program where it's all online-based, you have to be willing to go through the material to learn strategies. This program, it has a course, but it's bigger than an online course. It's going to teach you how to get customers, being yourself, how to brand yourself, how to incorporate your personal story in your marketing, how to incorporate stories in your marketing, because stories tell, right? Facts tell, stories sell, right? So as an example, I'll click on what to expect. I'm not going to play the video, but I'm just going to give you that. So here you see Look, a simple 4-minute video, so it's easy to digest. And when you're done watching a video, you can click complete and it will take you to the next video. So look, right here, you see what is passive income. Here, I'll click on winning mindset. You see here, an 8-minute, 30-second video, lesson 4 on a winning mindset. I'm going to respect the privacy of the products and not play anything. But you see, I'm just giving you a sneak peek of what's on the inside. The same way you're watching these videos, there's a module on how to set up your free website, how to set up your automated system, right? And all you got to do is plug in how you want to get paid, because this is a program where anytime you get a customer, your customer pays you directly. No middleman touching your money. I'm going to show you how to get started in the end. And my action taker bonus is if you decide to get started with me today and you get the top $900 package where you can earn on 4 income streams and you can earn $900 a sale anytime someone buys that package from you, we're going to have a one-on-one mentorship call, 1-hour call, all right, where I'm going to break down my strategies for you even more and be here to help you, but also always plug in to the training on the inside. All right, so that's my action taker bonus if you get started with me as a legacy builder today. But you can see here, the modules will guide you. So step 3 in my 5-step process on how to make a sale fast is number 1, take action and show people that you took action, because people will do what they see you do. Step 2, share why you took action. This is what's going to create that relatable content for you. Step 3, give people a sneak peek of what they're going to get access to on the inside. Now, here's step 4, and this is important on your journey, because when we start out online, we don't start out with any sales. So if you don't have any results yet, how can you still show people what's possible? Step 4 is use social proof. I'm going to go into our program's community and I'm going to pull up some testimonials for you to see. All right. So here I'm inside of our interactive community where you get live support, you get live guidance. And what I did was I clicked on the win section. All right. So we're on the win section now. And here you could see a member named Michelle Shaw. Just 23 hours ago, so yesterday, my first sale. I got my first sale, $100. I'm excited to be on this journey. Yay. So she made $100 yesterday in this program. The reason why I'm showing you that is so you could see that there's other people who are just like you, who they're just getting in this program and they've been able to make their first sale. Remember, this is about helping you make your first sale. So you see, there was a time when Michelle did not have a sale online. If she can follow the step-by-step guidance and make a sale, then if you're willing to be coachable, you can follow the step-by-step guidance and make a sale as well. Let's go to another member testimonial. Look at Deborah Batts, just 3 days ago. $900 after work. I came home to find this. This is what I've been praying and working for. I've helped one person so far, 149 more to go. Thank you, Lord, and thank you, Michelle and team. So this was her first sale, $900. Now, here's why my action taker bonus is for you when you get started with me today and you get the $900 product package. My goal is to help you make more money. What I've learned from being online for years, right? This is why this video is about strategy. And I have the website link in the description that goes over how the program works. But from promoting so many different opportunities on my journey, being able to make sales in all of them, here's what I noticed. I've promoted a program before that was $7. And anytime you made a sale, you got paid $6 out of it. I had to do the same exact actions that I did with a $7 program as I've done with a $900 program. The same exact actions. So it takes the same amount of work, it takes the same amount of effort, and it takes the same action steps. But if you're promoting something that's a low price, you're only able to earn small commissions. If you're promoting something that's a higher price, you're able to earn larger commissions. All right, I left my Android phone in the room right now. But as an example, I have an Android phone that's about $300, right? Here, this is an iPhone. iPhones are $1,000. If you sold one Android phone today because somebody was looking for a phone, you would have made $300, right? If you sold an iPhone today because somebody was looking for an iPhone and it's $1,000, you would have made $1,000. What's the difference? You were just selling one item that had a higher value than the other. So if you wanted to make more money online, there's two ways you could do it. One is if you're promoting something that's a cheap product, right? And I'm not knocking prices, but we're just keeping it real. My channel is called Keep It Real Marketing. If you're promoting a cheap product, you have to get a lot of sales. You need to get a lot of traffic so that you can make a lot of sales. Here's an example. Let's say you make $50 a sale. Let's say you're promoting something where you can only get paid $50 a customer. If you wanted to make $900, you would have to have 18 customers. This means if you were trying to compete with a Deborah, and it's not about competition, it's about you creating a better life for yourself. So don't compete with other people because you don't know their backstory, but just keeping the math simple. Let's say you're promoting a $50 business and you're trying to compete with Deborah. You would have to make 18 sales to match her making just one sale. Keep in mind, both of your action steps are going to be the same. So if you have a $50 business, you're still going to have to get traffic to that business. You would still have to create content online and market your business. Deborah, the same thing. She's going to still have to market and advertise her business. So you guys would be doing the same exact thing, except for when you get a customer for your $50 thing, you're only getting $50. When she gets a customer for her $900 thing, she makes $900. So you see how after work, which means she's working a regular 9-to-5 job. She's posting, she's working her business. She made a $900 sale. You see it right there. $900 from one customer. Here, I'm in the community. Another thing that I want to show you, so you see I'm showing you social proof that other people are getting positive results in these times now. So if I never had a sale, right, if I wasn't able to show you just some of the sales that I've made in this program, and you could see the dates, I wanted to start from way back in the beginning. So you could see here, look, 900, 600, 900, 100, 100, 300, 100, 300, 900, 900, 900. So I'm making sales. If none of this was here yet, I could still show that I took action. I could still share why I took action. I could still give you guys a sneak peek like I did, showing you some of the education and access that you're going to have access to. And then I could show social proof. I would be able to say something like, along with everything you learn on the inside, check out some of the results members are having. We have Michelle Shaw, who made her first sale. So started from zero, made her first sale for $100. Here we have another member, check out Deborah, $900 while she was leaving work. So this is why showing social proof is powerful. People love to see that others are making money as well, especially if it's about making money. Back to leading with value. I've been online long enough to know when people are looking for a way to make money, when you show them income proof, that is value. That moves people a lot faster than just talking. So when you don't have proof of your own, you can edify the success of others, but do it with ethics. So never lie and make believe somebody else's results are yours. Never lie to your people. But you could show people what's possible and then bring it back to you. So as an example, I could go, guys, following this exact blueprint, check out how Deborah Batts was able to make $900 after work. If you want to see the same blueprint that Deborah is following, that I'm following, I have the link in the description of the video. So you see how I brought it back to me with ethics. That's how you can share social proof in an ethical way. And you can see here where she made that $900 sale. The next is that in this program, we get daily mentorship. This is why you don't need any previous experience with this program, as long as you're willing to be coachable, along with the education that I showed you on the inside, right? So all of this here, and I have the link directly below where you get guidance on the inside. This is what people would consider how an online course is. But what makes us different from just an online course is that once you join the community, look, I'll scroll up. You see right here from your back office, access community. When you're inside of the community, you get live mentorship. So even now, look at this, guys. Monday, mentoring Zoom happening in 3 days. You see our calendar opened up. Look, Monday, April 21st, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. New York time. You see the Zoom link? This is a mentoring Zoom and will include a Q&A. Come to learn and get all your questions answered. Now, back to why I took action, right? Let me go back to why I took action. And if this video is helping you, let me get a thumbs up. Leave a comment directly below if you like this video where I'm sharing strategies, right? I'm just letting my email load in front of you. Going back to why I took action. The program that I was promoting before in the past, you didn't have access to live coaching, live mentorships, live interactive training to help you, right? So just taking it back to why I took action here. I got started because I noticed that when people are getting live interactions, when people are getting access to coaching and mentorships, I was noticing that those people were doing better than other people in the program that did not have access to that. So I know from long-term experience online that when you do get started with your online business, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And having a mentor is the fastest way to help you actually create success. In this program, as long as you're willing to follow guidance, you have access to mentorship ongoing. Also, why I went back to my email, I wanted you guys to see, I took action last year, March 30th, 2024, with no monthly fees ever. Even in these times now, I still have access to mentorship. So this is ongoing mentorship with no monthly fees. That alone is powerful. That alone, if you want to really help somebody make their breakthrough, you would understand how important this is. If you ever miss a live mentoring call, all you got to do is click on the classroom section. I'm going to scroll down. You see mentoring Zoom replays. You could click on that tab. And then any mentoring session that you missed out on, you'll be able to catch the replay. So look, Monday mentoring. This was on the 14th. If I click on it, it goes to the Zoom. So if you missed it, you could catch the replay. Look, this is 1 hour, 27 minutes long. Your success is important. And if your success also matters to you, then you know there's no get-rich-quick scheme. I'm sharing with you my strategy on how to make your first sale fast, but you see how I'm also showing you all the kind of guidance and support you're going to have on the inside. Look, sharing your story with Michelle. You see that? Look, a 56 minutes, 57 long mentoring Zoom where it was all about sharing your story. So if you ever miss any of the Zooms, you don't have to feel like it was forced on you, but getting the right information is going to help you be able to take action with more confidence, with more clarity, and with consistency. Confidence, clarity, and consistency is what helps you make your breakthrough. Think about it. When you're not in the right environment, are you confident? How many people do you know, or maybe you've even done this? You procrastinated on taking action because you were not sure if it was going to work for you. That's uncertainty. If you're willing to follow step-by-step guidance and plug in, every single day, you're going to get information to help you take action. That's what's going to help you create confidence. When you're following the guidance on the inside and you're learning these strategies from people who have started at zero and built themselves up, it's going to help you create clarity. When you start taking action, that's going to help you create your consistency. Confidence, clarity, and consistency. Let me get some thumbs ups if that makes sense. Once again, if you decide to take action with me today, right? I love working with action takers. My bonus to you, when you get the $900 package, because we have 4 packages and I'm going to show you how to get started now. When you get that top package with me, we can set up a one-on-one mastermind call for an hour. Let me know what your personal goals are. I'm going to share my strategies in detail with you. And if I'm doing a good job sharing my strategies with you now, then let me know in the comments, right? Because it's about helping you win. So I showed you what you have access to on the inside. You also get your own done for you website. So they make your website for you. When they say no tech skills needed, it's because you don't have to create your own website. You don't have to create your own sales funnel. You don't even have to create the follow-up emails. All you have to do is plug in your information, and it's 100% worth doing that, because once you've plugged in your info and your system is set up, you never have to do it again, especially if you go big on your business and you get the top product package, because then you own all of the lower packages already. So once you've set up your system, you don't have to later on in the future upgrade, right? Because in case you have this question on your mind, can you start with one of the lower product packages and upgrade in the future? Yes, you have 100% control of your business. So you could get started with our $100 product package. But then let's say you want to upgrade to the $900 package in the future. You're going to have to pay for the $900 package, and then you're going to have to reset up your system, because when you have the top product package, it comes with all of the lower packages included. So you're going to have to make sure that you plug in all of the right information. So to save time, going big on your business gives you everything. This way, you for sure do not have to reset up your system. Once it's set up, you're good to go. Now, here's something else that's cool. And this is why I got started in this program. Let's say you're not tech savvy at all. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have tech support. So look, today's the 19th. But look, on Tuesday, you see the 22nd at 1 p.m., Tuesday tech support calls. Get support with your tech setup with any DGC program. You see the Zoom link live, because there's human staff here, right? So it's not like you have to feel like, man, it's just a video and a machine telling me what to do. No, real humans. Let's say you missed the Tuesday tech support call. On Thursdays, we also have tech support. So look, you see on the 24th, Thursday tech support. Thursday tech support. So every week, Tuesday and Thursday, you could get live tech support. Tell me that isn't powerful. And there's no monthly fees. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go to the website. All right, guys. And if you want to see how the program works, I have the link directly below in the description of this video. You see that they have 4 product packages. They have the Launchpad, they have Passive Daily Pay, they have Digital Mastery, and they have the Legacy Builders. My action taker bonus for you, if you get started with me in the Legacy Builders program, along with all of the bonuses you're going to get just by getting started. My one-on-one bonus to you is setting up a one-on-one mentorship call for 1 hour, where I break down my strategies. I want to know your personal goals, because when you have the right and the proper expectations, you could build your momentum with clarity, which is what I want. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, right? So this is why when we have our one-on-one mentoring call, you can let me know what your goals are. And based on where you're positioned, meaning based on what you own, as an example, maybe you want to make $10,000 in a month. If you were starting out with the $100 package and your goal was to make $10,000 in a month, then all businesses need customers. You would need 100 customers. Look, $100 times 100 is 10,000. If you own the $300 package and your goal was to make $10,000 in a month, you would need 34 customers, right? 300 times 34 is $10,200. You see that? If you own something that's $100 and you want it to hit 10K, you need 100 customers. If you own something that's $300 and you want it to hit 10K, it only takes 34 customers. You notice when you own something of a higher value, you need less customers to hit your goal. I'll use the iPhone as an example. If you had my wife's iPhone, right, had the Undertaker on it. If you have an iPhone for sale for $1,000, if you have 10 iPhones, as soon as you sold 10 of them at $1,000 a piece, you would have $10,000, right? Using that same math, if you own $600 digital mastery, if your goal was to make $10,000, it would only take 17 customers. 600 times 17, 10,200. If you own the Legacy Builders program and you get paid $900 a customer, and I showed you guys inside of my email just some of the 900. So look right here, 900, 900, 900. Here's another 900, another 900. And it's not to show off, right? When you can make $900 a sale, it only takes 12 customers. 900 times 12 is 10,800. So let's say you just want to make an extra $10,000 in a whole year. Picture only needing one customer a month, because there's 12 months in a year. Just one customer a month, and that would equal an extra $10,000, 800 in a year. Would an extra 10K in 1 year be worth your time? What if you wanted to make 10K in a month? You would only need 12 customers in a month, right? So having clarity and having long-term thinking is also what will help you be able to build momentum. So we have the 4 educational packages. Now here's how you get started. On the website, after you've watched the video and you go through the information, all you have to do is scroll down. You'll be able to see the bonuses that you'll have access to, how the program works, and then you'll see where the Legacy Builders Program info is. I'm going to scroll underneath it because let's say you don't want to be able to, everyone's different. Let's say you're not in a position to earn $900 a sale. And if you made just one sale a day, 365 days, right? There's 365 days in a year. If you made just one sale a day, 900 times 365 is $328,500. So imagine if you could just make one sale a day in your business, or you build up to that, because everyone's different. But picture staying committed and you build up to a point where you're making one sale a day. That would equal $328,000 in a year. With that mindset, do you know that in 4 years, if you just made one sale a day, in 4 years, you become a self-made millionaire? 300,000 times 4 is 1.2 million. Now, let's say you don't want the $900 product package. You're still going to have access to the community. You're still going to have access to all of the bonuses, no matter what product package that you get. You just scroll down. You see that? You scroll down and you'll see, don't need the complete program and 4 income streams, then enroll in the program you want to learn and earn from individually. And then you'll be able to see the lower product packages. All right, I wanted to show you that and be clear, because I know there's some people, when they're ready to get started, as soon as they see the $900 package, which is our top selling package, sometimes they just check out like, yo, man, why is it $900? And they don't see the lower product packages. All you got to do is scroll down. So you see that, and then you'll see the buttons to where you can enroll. I'm going to break down my 5-step process for you guys again, just so that this is what the video was about. Making your first sale fast, even if you don't have a large following. But I wanted you to see how you could get started. So I'm going to go up to the $900 product package again, all right? But you see how to find the lower product packages. If you take action with me today, with any one of the product packages, even the lower ones, you can still connect with me whenever you need assistance. But if you want that one-on-one mentorship call where we can hop on a FaceTime on Facebook, right? Because you know Facebook makes it easier. Or we could set up a call. Get started with me at the $900 package. You're not a dollar sign, guys. Look at how many sales that I've made. You're not a dollar sign, but I've been able to help people make their first $1,000 month, $5,000 month. I have a couple of people who hit $10,000 in a month, and all of them went big on their business, right? It makes it a lot easier when you go big on your business. So even as an example, guys, look, 900, 900, 900. Just those 3 sales alone is $2,700, right? Then here you could see System IO2. This was a 300 and a 900, right? Look, I'll click on it for you guys. Nobody's a dollar sign. You see where I clicked on it, and the first thing you see is on May 29th, $900. And then if I scroll down, you see May 29th, $300. That was a $1,200 day. All right. So nobody's a dollar sign, just showing you what's possible. That was a $1,200 day. So let's say you want to own the $900 package and there's no monthly fees ever. So you're investing in your future. You're going to get a millionaire as a mentor. You're going to have daily guidance. Then what you would do is click to enroll today for $900 plus bonuses, plus 4 income streams, and a one-time $39 website. When you click on the enroll today, you'll be able to create your account. All right, so you see that? I'm letting this load. You'll be able to create your account. Let me close this. You see that where you fill in your details. And then when you scroll down, you're going to see payment information. Now, you do not have to have a PayPal account to take action with this program. Complete transparency moment. When you get your system set up, you're going to put in your payment details of how you want to get paid. When somebody buys a product from you through your website, they pay you directly. The reason you see PayPal here is because I chose to use PayPal as a way to collect direct payments. So when you click to pay now, you can still use card. You don't have to have a PayPal account. This is just because the company will send me my money straight to PayPal. If you have Square, if you have Stripe, if you have whatever you want to use, you'll be able to set up your payment details on your website. There's no middleman touching your money. So just because you see PayPal, you do not have to have a PayPal account. Let's say you want the $900 product package. All you're going to do is go to where you see click to pay now and go over the information. So even if you scroll down, you'll see you're buying from James Famba, and you see my website link here, and go through all of the terms and conditions, all right? Because this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you're not in a position to invest in yourself, if you're not ready to have an online business and be willing to at least stay focused for a year, then don't take action, because there's no get-rich-quick scheme. And my goal is to help you really win, right? And to do that, you have to have the right mindset. Take action, all right, guys? So what you'll do is click to pay now. It'll be $900 one time. If that's not in your budget, check out the lower product packages, all right? This is for action takers. You'll click to pay now, and then after you paid $900 one time, you'll be taken to a following page where you pay the one-time $39 website fee. It says it right here. After you purchase, you are just one step away from unlocking full access. On the following page, you'll be prompted to complete your enrollment by covering a one-time website fee of just $39. After you've covered that website fee, you're going to receive this welcome email from the company. So I went through that same process where I paid $900. This is why I own the Legacy Builders package. I paid the one-time admin fee, and then that gave me access to the $900 package. I watched the videos on how to set up my system. I've been online for years, so I didn't really need to attend the live tech support, but it's there. I have the patience. You got to give yourself the proper patience. So I watched the videos, I followed along, I filled in my details, and then once I was done, I was good to go, right? So after you've paid for your product and the one-time website fee, you're going to receive that welcome email, and it's going to come from the digital growth community. Save that email in its own folder. You see, I have mine labeled 1K Cash Club, Legacy Builders Program, so I can always find my welcome email. Save that email, all right? Create your own folder for this business, and then you can always log in to your members area back office. So guys, I showed you how you could get started. When you get the $900 package from me today, my action taker bonus, along with everything else you're gonna get, is we can set up a one-on-one mentorship call for 1 hour. You see here in my email just some of the sales that I've made. So I definitely have made my first sale and beyond, right? You can see that. The cool thing, there's no monthly fees ever. So whenever you do make a sale, you pretty much broke even on your first sale. So you see that? Look, 900 here. That right there already helped me break even. Then making a $600 sale. Just those two sales, I was in complete profit mode moving forward. And that's not even all of them. My very first day, I made $1,200. Now, the strategy, once again, and when you get started with me, we could break it down a lot deeper for you if that's what you need, is step one, show proof that you took action. So you see here where in my email, I showed you proof that I became a legacy builder. The reason why you show proof you took action, because people will do what they see you do and be the kind of buyer that you want to attract. I want to attract premium value people, people who want to actually create financial freedom and they're willing to invest in themselves. So I'm not going to attract any leaders if I don't show that I'm a leader myself. If you want to attract leaders, leaders go all in on their business, right? If you want to attract somebody who's nervous and who's afraid, all you have to do is be nervous and afraid. And that's what you'll attract. I've been there before. If you play small, you only attract people who want to play small. If you go big, you attract other people who go big. So I showed proof that I went big on my business. Show proof you took action. The next is after you've taken action, share why you took action. So I shared why. The creator of this program, we were in the same business. I made $70,000 in that business. She made $1 million. I wanted to learn her strategies. So I joined in her community so I can learn her strategies, and so that when people took action with me, I can put them in the right environment to grow, because your environment matters. When it comes to the money side, you keep 100% profit on every sale. And my favorite, same day payouts. The reason why I'm using PayPal as my way to collect payments. And in our back office, they teach you how to set up your PayPal account the right way so that you could get paid from digital product sales without having to worry about having any issues. So they have guidance on everything. The reason why I love PayPal is when you earn to PayPal, you have access to your money the same day. You can use Square, you can use Stripe, you could get paid however you want. I've even collected payments with Cash App. So if you want to get started with me and you use Cash App, you can connect with me personally and you can get started with me via Cash App. All right. If you're a Cash App user and you want to get started with me through Cash App, on top of my one-on-one mentorship bonus, if you get the $900 product package with me and you pay via Cash App, so you would have to connect with me personally. On top of the one-on-one mentorship call, I also have another special bonus just for you, right? So if you're a Cash App user and you get started with me, you'll connect with me and you'll see I have a special bonus for my Cash App users as well. All right? But what you want to do is share why you took action. So I shared why I took action. Then give people a sneak peek of what's on the inside, what they're going to have access to when they take action with you. After you've given people a sneak peek of what they're going to have on the inside when they take action with you, you want to show social proof, right? This is where, and we have so many other testimonials, but you see here where I showed Michelle Shaw made her first sale. So this is proof. It's not just me. There's people in these times now, by following the guidance, they're making their first sale. Also, look at the kind of support. You have people cheering her on, being in the right environment. After you give social proof, you give a call to action and you offer a bonus. Here's what's cool. Maybe you don't know what bonus to offer. Here's what you do. With our program, I'm going to go back to view all the products. All you would have to do is read the bonuses that somebody is going to get when they take action with you based on the bonuses that this program has to offer. You see exclusive bonuses? I'm going to go right here. Look, exclusive bonuses. I'm going to let it load. No matter what product package you purchase with our program, the 100, the 300, the 600, or the 900, you're going to have access to these bonuses. When you make your call to action in your video, the same way I have my bonus that if you get the $900 package from me today, we could set up a one-on-one mentorship call. Maybe you're not ready to do one-on-one mentorship calls with people who get started with you. Most likely you won't be if this is your first time getting started. But here's what you can offer as a bonus. You can let people know when you get started with me today, these are the bonuses that you're going to have access to with our program. Bonus number 1, you're going to get 200 digital product ideas. Maybe you want to create your own program and you don't know where to start. You're going to get 200 digital product ideas. Bonus number 2, you're going to get a 30-day market strategy growth plan where the mentor of this program, the creator of this program, who's now made over $5 million, breaks down her exact action steps for a 30-day strategy. So from now till 30 days later, you will know exactly what action steps to take for your business. Bonus number 3, when you get started with me today, you're going to get access to the mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. This is where the creator of the program, who made $1 million in 17 months, breaks down the message, the mindset, and the marketing strategies. Bonus number 4, your invisible empire, faceless marketing. If you don't want to show your face online, but you still wanted to earn an income online, you're going to get a bonus training course on how to build your brand with faceless marketing. Bonus number 5, you're going to get a Canva crash course that's going to teach you step by step how to use Canva to create designs, how to edit templates, and this will help you with creating that targeted content. I have the website link directly below this video now. Take action, and when you get started with me, you can reach out if you ever need assistance. I have the link directly below. Do you see that, guys? How I showed you the bonuses so that if you didn't have a bonus to offer someone, you have something you can offer over here. And that's the process. Pick your traffic platform. For me, it's YouTube. All of these sales that I made here, and nobody's a dollar sign, I made them right here on YouTube without having a large following. All right, guys? So you pick the traffic platform that you're going to build your business on. They all work. What you have to do is be consistent. When I first started on my YouTube channel years ago, because I started my journey years ago, my first videos, nobody was checking for me, but I started to build momentum the more I showed up. This is why if you're going to start an online business, you're not a dollar sign. Be willing to put in a year of consistency. And in our program that I'm sharing with you right now through video, we have 90-day business runs, like a 90-day challenge to help you stay focused for at least 90 days, where you'll get a daily video for 90 days straight from a multimillionaire with exactly what actions to take for that day. And the videos are easy to digest. The longest those videos will be, like, it's a 15-minute video. But many times it'll be a quick 4-minute video with the action step to do at the end. 5-minute video with the action step to do at the end. So also, don't get information overload. It's about learning and applying what you learn. Learn, apply, learn, apply. You don't want to just go learn. Yo, I watched 30 videos today. Don't do it that way. Watch one video, apply. Watch another video, apply. This way you can learn and earn at the same time.